Hello, hello, hello. Project High Jump reporting for duty. Agent number 2 reporting from Conroe, Texas. Project High Jump. Sup, Blake Philbrook. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing awesome. This is an emergency live stream. Emergency live stream. It is very important what I have to say. All Project High Jump generals, sergeants, captains, and admirals. This is a emergency broadcast. We must adjourn for duty. The beaver has been spotted trying to murder other agents on the battlefield. He is dangerous, armed and dangerous. He will try to murder you with his Ford Focus, or what used to be called the Ford Escort, and they redesigned the model and called it a Ford Focus, also known as a Ford Escort. He should have got the wagon instead of the hatchback, but I mean, that's just my opinion. He is armed and dangerous. What's up, El Chapo? We are witnessing the fall of Brian Fritz, Network126 from Pomona, California. Most current resident was in Long Beach, California with 2 transvestites. Project High Jump is in full commence. We all must adjourn for an emergency meeting. All generals, sergeants, captains, and admirals, and all private soldiers and special forces. He's been spotted at the parking lot in Paramount, California. I saw the video where he attempted to murder one of our agents that was just trying to get a ride through the Uber app, where he seeked the vehicle in top of him to viciously try to murder him. What's up, El Cortez 173 again? Be extra cautious when approaching B4T the Beaver, Slippery Bob, because he will try to murder you with his vehicle. He might be carrying a machete. Rumor has it he still has the blue crowbar, so be extra vigilant, careful, and do not approach him. Do not approach him. If he starts yelling at you, call the police. Call the police. One of our agents was trying to get an Uber when, if you watch the video, his last video, you could hear him pressing the button on the screen. You could see it through his body language. You could see the reflection of the light of the phone reflecting off his face. What's up, David S? And you can hear the button when he, telling you, because I do Uber Eats, and he pushes the button on the screen to cancel the ride share. The guy knocking on his door was one of our agents who was minding his own business, which really he wasn't even looking for Brian, but he requested an Uber, and he just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And Brian thought he was going to do another Uber share ride when he got lazy and canceled the ride share, because he already made enough money for the day for his beers, hookers, and just being lazy straight out. Those are my theories, that he was trying to do that, get a hooker, beers, and who knows what else. But he pressed the cancel button on the trip, and suddenly our agent said, "Hey, my ride is canceled. Could it be?" So that's why he noticed the car had a sign that said Uber. So he assumed that was his Uber. And since this fellow uses Uber and Lyft, all the time. That's why he kept saying Uber, because I do that sometimes unconsciously. Like, I'll refer to my ex-job, but I'm not trying to say my ex-job. I'm trying to say the name of my current employer when I'm talking to my coworkers. And they kept saying, he was trying to say Uber, but sometimes he would say Lyft. And Brian recognizes, and it seems suspicious to him, and he caught on to it that it was one of our agents. That's when he tried to murder him with the vehicle. So again, I repeat again, Brian, you tried to be lazy and cancel the ride. You were worried that they were going to recognize you and ask you all the necessary questions, like, why don't you want to get a job? When was the last time you put a job application? Maybe record you to get you mad while he was sitting in the back of the seat. You canceled the ride because you were being lazy. And that guy kept knocking on your door to maybe he didn't. I don't, honestly, it might be possible he had not checked his phone yet and didn't realize that you canceled the ride right there on the spot. That's why he kept knocking on your door. Are you my Uber? Because if you watch the video, in reality, that was a customer. Are you my Uber? And what you do, because you didn't want to work, you were being lazy after only doing maybe 3 ride shares, you tried to run him over. And then you repeatedly repeated to try to run him over again. Not good, man. You're going to hang up going to jail. You would deserve to go to jail. You would deserve it. And by the looks of it, Project High Jump is in full force and alive. We will not be defeated. We will not, I repeat, we will not be defeated. Nope. George is not our fault. Nope. Morris Keeper says he's killer of cats and tried to run over a man over. Yep. He could have murdered him. Brian doesn't realize it, but he could murder him. He's just angry and upset. Say hi, Ishmael. He's just angry and upset because he don't want to work. Don't want to work. You wouldn't be in this situation if you had a job. Brian also doxed Anthony. I don't care if he doxed me. I'm here in Conroe, Texas. Zip code 77303. We could sit down and have a cup of tea. If you're a Brian supporter, you could wear a mask and we could interview you. And you could explain to me, why is it okay for a 40-year-old man not to have a job and to be here online begging for money? And then when you question him, he blocks you. And he had the audacity to excuse himself on a live stream before he uploaded the video, explaining why it is justified to almost murder someone. You could sit down and we do a live stream together. And you could explain to the audience, why are you a Brian supporter? Why do you support e-beggars? Why are you against Operation High Jump? And you could explain to me. Maybe you're a Joe Biden Democrat liberal supporter. Maybe that's why you support people like Brian. Maybe you're a California native or a New Yorker or an Illinois and you support all that. That's why you support Brian. Just be honest. I'm not going to put you down. Yep. What's up, Low Roller Scratcher? And big shout out to Koopy Cat. You finally opened your eyes. He blocked you after you donated money to him. And he just doxed your phone number on the community post here on YouTube. He doxed your number, which has really jacked up. After all the support, you come to my channel, put me down, make fun of me. Remember that? And at the end of the day, Brian turned around and bit your hand really hard. Matter of fact, he bit your hand right here. And rumor has it, I would have to look through, I have to make a couple of phone calls, but I believe there might be a dusty application. I repeat, dusty application if you want to join the armed forces. Well, no, we're not armed. We're peaceful, actually. We're just armed with the truth of exposure and you could join the Operation High Jump people if you're into it. But since you already have a channel, I would suggest you at least upload one video to consider your application, and then you gotta forward that video to Philbrook and explain to us why what Brian did to you. Because more channels, the merrier. So big shout out to there's this one guy. He has a YouTube channel. It has a symbol of work with a crossed out, and I believe the channel name is Network126. Big shout out to the new channel. Welcome, agent number 4, I believe you are. And big shout out to Moron126. Big shout out to Philbrook channel. I was blocked too for giving him financial advice, says El Cortez 173. Low Roller Scratcher, agent number 5. Start operation of Brian YouTube terminated channel movement. Now, you know what, guys? We do not want Brian's channel to get terminated. Hear me out on this, guys. Just hold your horses of reporting the videos. Please, hold your horses just a little bit longer. We need law enforcement to watch those videos because it's just building a bigger case. So when he stands before the judge of Operation High Jump judge, and you know, yeah, you can work on getting his channel demonetized. I mean, that would really drive him bonkers. But no, guys, we need his channel around so that when he stands before the majesty, the judge of Operation Armed Forces is building a case, so they can see his years of not wanting to get a job, his flipping out, his obsession with trolls. So they can see that something's not right with him up here, and that he's very lazy. So they can send him straight to the nut house. But if you take his YouTube channel down, he's gonna get away with everything he's done. Brian is an idiot. Post a video of the internet. Yep, trying to kill someone. Morris Keeper. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. You might not realize this, including you Brian supporters on here, you liberal Californians. You don't realize this, honestly. But it doesn't take much to kill someone. You could accidentally kill someone with not much force, believe it or not. Like, you could sucker punch someone and that person will fall dead. It happened to a young man a couple years back. I remember, like, before the lockdowns, this one he was a bigger man. He had muscles. The other kid was like younger than him, but not that much older. He was an adult, legal adult already. The young man was really skinny. Well, he was standing at an intersection and he got sucker punched in the head. He was in a coma for a week and he fell dead and died. Now, many people have been punched in the head like that and nothing happens to them, but he fell and died. So Brian trying to, and he hit somebody with the car. He did. If you listen to the video, you could hear the thump. Boom. Pay attention to the video. When suddenly he takes off and he kind of goes to the side, you could hear like a thump, a loud thump. He hit him. He hit that person. He hit him with the car. Why you think the guy was going like this, like it was like they were pointing a gun at him and he jumped out of the way? He already got hit by the car. Bro, you saw the video, right? You haven't seen the video yet? Oh my goodness. But anyways, you could hear the thump in the video. Pay attention. Start from the beginning. How he takes off. He kind of like turns to the right if you pay attention. And you can hear the thump. And you can see the car kind of move a little bit. He hit the guy with the car. He could have murdered that man. And that's somebody's son. That's somebody's father probably. Somebody's brother. That's somebody's child, even though it's a full-grown man. And don't come here trying to stick up for Brian or justify Brian's actions, saying that it's our fault because he decided to slam the side of his vehicle on someone. That is attempted murder. He could get charged for attempted murder. That is attempted murder. Because in most cases, like, honestly, in most cases, if you have a gun not California, because California, you're not really allowed to defend. You're not allowed to defend yourself here. You're not allowed, definitely not allowed to defend yourself in liberal communist California. But honestly, man, do that to a police officer. They're going to shoot at you. They're going to respond. Do that to anybody around here. They're going to, if they have a gun, they're going to try to shoot you with it. Do that somewhere else. Brian, you're playing thin ice, man. Very thin ice. And what you did was attempted murder. Attempted murder. And honestly, people, let that video be up. And honestly, guys, in case they do take the video down, make a copy. Because I don't know how to make copies on here on YouTube. Believe me, I would. Come on, Ishmael, get over here, Daddy. You want to come? Okay. You want to be? Oh, you smell. Oh, you smell. Oh, he smells. Never mind. No wonder he's hiding. I'm in shock. YouTube still allows Brian to post this video. They deleted your video if you talk about something in your channel. Yep. They deleted my other channel. I wonder the police have it now. Morris Keeper, you know what? I'm thinking maybe YouTube is already aware of all this and they're leaving the videos up on purpose. You guys ever thought of that? But honestly, hear me, agents, generals, sergeants, admirals of Operation High Jump, do not, I repeat, this is an order from the top, not from me. Do not report his videos right now. Report this to the rifle authorities, not YouTube. Let the authorities do their job. Let them gather the case together and make a record of everything he's doing. He's been flipping now for a while. He's even said it in countless videos in the comment section that he wants to resort to crime, stealing, and hurting people. So all that needs to be seen. Because if you take the channel down, all those comments are going to disappear. And he's made a lot of them. So it would take him forever to delete everything right now. He hates the world. Yeah, because nobody gives him money. Have you not noticed? Some guy wrote in his live stream, I'm trying to send you $300 on the what is it called? The Cash App. And did you see how his attitude completely changed? You have never paid attention? He wasn't happy the other day someone sent him $4.99. He said, oh, only $4.99. He even said it like 2 times. Oh, $4.99, but thank you. No, he wants like the other guy sent him $300. What will break down first, his tooth or his car? I have no idea, man. But the tooth thing, you guys are being suckered if you really believe that. He wants money. Have you noticed that he doesn't have the cat anymore? So now it's the tooth. Before it was the car. Makes me wonder what's next. What is next? What is next? Kidney pain? He needs to wear glasses. Oh, please help me. Send me donations. I need I need glasses. I can't see that well. Could you guys please help me go see the doctor? And some sucker Cash apps him $300 again, like in the last live stream. He gets an eye checkup. You think he's gonna tell you, oh, my eyes are fine, the doctor just told me to wash my eyes out? No, he's gonna say he needs glasses. He might even claim he needs a surgery after he gets the glasses. His dad was supposed to shut off car insurance. Yeah, a lot of people drive without car insurance though, man. Flat feet. I'm surprised he hasn't used the flat feet to get money out of that. I'm telling you guys, it's just, oh my goodness. I keep telling you, I've been telling you guys this for years, and most of you are barely noticing it. I already caught on to this years. Remember how everybody was criticizing me when I started this channel? Brian even made videos asking me to take it down. Oh, you're making fun of him. You're obsessed with him. Leave him alone. They kept saying that I had an obsession with Brian. And look. Has not my videos in my channel aged very well? Who was right at the end of the day? Who was the pioneer in all this? Me, moi, Anthony, agent number 2, Project High Jump, unofficial agent. I know I'm not over there in California like you agents are, but at least, hey, I'm over here, man. Anthony, how is your new job? What? They pay weekly. Well, I got back my income. I can tell you that. I just got a bonus yesterday, and I'm making more money and working a lot less hours. Well, first of all, not talk about me. See, Brian, if you had a job, you would be talking about these things. But you choose to be lazy, live off of sympathy donations, and you like to sit there and troll the trolls. So you're a bigger troll yourself. Low Roller Scratcher says, I knew Anthony is a huge scam. I know Brian isn't a homeless person. I know. I keep hearing that theory. I don't doubt it myself. But yeah, man. First of all, my income went up because I'm not spending all the money I was spending on toll roads. I know I was saying I wasn't gonna take them, but sometimes there was the problem with Houston is people love to get into car accidents. You could easily run into 3 car accidents just going to go get some milk. Like, for example, I live right here. If I go like 2 miles to go get a gallon of milk, let's say to Dollar General, which is not even going into town, I'll easily run into a car flipped over. Down the street, there'll be a car on fire. On the way back, there'll be a fender bender. I mean, it's just one thing after the other. So I would say, well, I'm just going to leave a little extra early, which I was doing. I was driving down into work. It does look like Brian actually hit the guy. He hit the guy. You hear the thump, and you see how the car goes like this, and then he takes off again, and you see how the guy had his arms up. You know, like saying, "Don't shoot me," and he jumped out of the way because he already got hit. And if you look at him, he couldn't really run. He tried. He already got hit. He hurt the guy, man. He hit the guy already, guys. But anyways, like I was saying, so then I'm saving money from all the. I was paying tolls every week. I remember my account almost getting debited every week to a week and a half. 2, I'm only filling up my gas tank once a week. But I do split it in 2. It almost gets to the half, almost, not all the way to the half. Then I fill it up again. Then comes Friday and I fill it up again. So in reality, I'm only filling up once. So I'm saving money on tolls, gas, and I'm working less hours. So it's a win-win to me. Yeah, I'm still in food service, Jason. There was no thump, and he was obviously sleeping by his lack of awareness in the video. I'm going to give him 300 as soon as my Cash App is... Look at, guys, we got a Brian supporter. George Donnie E. He supports Brian. He says no, that Brian was sleeping, and he believes the story. He was probably... No, he obviously canceled the ride. The guy knocked on his window because he wanted to know if that was his Uber. He tried to open the door, which is wrong. By the looks of it, he might have accidentally opened the wrong door, but honestly, I'm not going to justify that one. But think about it. If you ride Uber, aren't you used to opening the door of the car to get in? He thought that was his Uber. He probably had not checked his phone yet to check that the rideshare was canceled. Brian didn't want to do that rideshare. I don't know. Why would you accept it in the first place? Give me a break. He had no phone. Come on, man. Flor, there's somebody defending Brian, Flor. Wow. You obviously see him taking off, and you see the car go like this. You can hear the thump. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? You can hear a thump. Or am I the only one that noticed it? Go back and watch the video. It's just so obvious, man. What would a police officer say? What would a prosecutor say if he saw that? Come on. The guy was no phone in his hand. He was wearing a... So what would he was wearing? And he was wearing a Perka. He had no phone. His phone was in his pocket. I keep my phone in my back pocket. I don't walk around like an idiot like this. Come on. You probably do. Because you're probably a cell phone zombie. At very least, he bumped him. Yes, he did. Thank you, Jason. You could hear it. You could hear it in the video. The car kind of moves like this. He has really jacked up suspension. He doesn't do any maintenance. If it's a newer vehicle, maybe you wouldn't hear it or it wouldn't move over. Like my car wouldn't really do that. He's already rear-ended vehicles. He's already crashed into other cars. He already side-swapped another car. You obviously must be new or something. You don't want end up the guy blocked by Brian. One of his Brian biggest supporter got blocked. Yep. No, the car was racking because of all the junk he had in it, which was racking before the guy was behind him. There was no thump. Quit making stuff up. Oh my. How am I making this up? Everybody's telling you right now in the chat room that you could hear the thump. The guy went like this. He already got hit once. He went like this, like, don't hit me. The guy, look, if you watch the video, put in slow motion. That guy probably thought he was going to die. I would have thought I was going to die, honestly. The guy put his arms up like this. You could tell he's a regular person. He's a regular bystander. The guy doesn't look weird or nothing. And he tries to jump out of the way. And I think, if you're not injured, you would be able to run out of there. But then I understand, you're scared. You get what they call that deer light. The deer stare. You know how deers, they just stare at you and that's not why they get hit? But he kind of snapped that and he couldn't really run because he already got hit. Wondering is why Brian cut the video. I think Brian entered gangland and it was territory dispute. Nah, he made enter no gangland. Brian was just there being lazy, had nothing to do. Brian doesn't do nothing. I could tell. I recognize that area. That's Paramount, California. I'm going to tell you exactly where that's at. That's over there by Lakewood. I'm trying to remember the name of the street. I used to, my daughter used to go to the school down there. What was the name of the school, Floyd and Downey? Where Yelena used to go when we last left? It's over there by the Green Line station on Lakewood Boulevard. On Lakewood. There's a Walmart in that same parking lot. There's also a Carl's Jr. there. How do I recognize it? Because if you look at the restaurant in the distance, it's elevated. And he's kind of down there. There's a El Super right there. El Super, there used to be a Payless Shoes in that same shopping center. And there's a Walmart right next to it. It's not a super center Walmart. It's just a regular Walmart. Unless they changed it now. It's Inglewood. It's next to the Carl's Jr. You're right. Telling you, I recognize the area. He tried to kill the person. Now, his intention wasn't to kill the person, but the thing is, he got demon possessed because he has a lot of demons in him. And, you know, that's just the way the devil works. I'm wondering why the video was cut right before he goes. Happy Thanksgiving, Project High Jump. Mariah, did you enjoy the video? Brian trying to murder that man? Make the Brian video go viral so Brian can go to prison soon, says low roller scratch. It would serve him right to go to prison. No, I'm not trying to wish him bad or anything. He would have 3 meals a day. He'd be safe in there, and they're going to beat the crap out of him in prison. Why? And teach him to be a man. That's if he doesn't turn into a he-hotch, of course. But, I mean, they're going to, either they don't make him into a he-hotch. It might do him good. Because in prison, he could take some kind of college courses. But I don't know, he's too lazy to do that. And they're going to make him work in prison. They're going to make him go clean the streets. They're going to make him, force him to make license plates. They're going to keep him busy. Then he's going to have to deal with all the cholos in there. And, the white supremacists in there. And then the black supremacists. And they're all going to beat the crap out of him. Or he's going to give him discipline and actually make him mature and grow up. Because in prison, they're going to make him grow up. Anthony, if you're such a good Samaritan, well, why not call up Inglewood Police Department now on the stream? If there's such a slam dunk case, you know it's not. That's why you're good. No, because in California they've decriminalized the criminals. They're letting people go into the stores and ransack the stores, and then the poor employees, their safety is at risk. If they try to enforce loss prevention, they get fired from these corporations. They're all in cahoots with the Great Reset, the Green New Deal. So it'd be kind of pointless to call. But if he kills somebody, I don't care how liberal the jurisdiction, you're going to go to prison. I'm sorry. So if he would have done that here, he would have been arrested already. Even if he didn't bump the guy, he would have been in prison. He would have been in jail already on a $200,000 bail. So again, I don't live in a blue county. Jason, I would never want that guy. Hey, Jenny H, can you believe we got someone defending Brian here? Can you believe that? Did you see Brian complaining food price in California? Well, did you watch his video? He did a live stream before he posted the video. Then he complained about me, saying that somebody asked him that why don't I show up on his comment section because he's blocked me a long time ago. FYI, Brian, unblock me and I'll show up on your comment section. Get a job, man. Your problems will be solved if you just got a job. Simple as that. You should blame Siri for Brian's life. It's not Brian's. Man, it's his fault, man. I don't blame my dad for the things that happened. Bro, when have I ever blamed my dad for my failures? And I had it really rough. All you had was a transgender father. Ooh, whoopee-doo. Ooh, it's the end of the world. Oh, wow. Look at me. If you watch any of his old videos, he's on a yacht. I've never been on a yacht my whole life. No one's ever took me on a boat ride. Man, Brian had it good growing up. What the heck? That guy had it really good. He had a house. I actually grew up homeless on the street. He made this video clip saying that he can't get a job because he's homeless, because he can't get no sleep or take a shower, that he's going to be late. Man, you're late regardless. Man, we grew up homeless on the street. I remember we used to live in the van. My mom used to cook out of a skillet and try to sell food. And then my dad would go work at a hotel, cleaning the hotel every single day. So don't come and tell me, oh, I'm homeless. I can't get a job. You got to give me somewhere to live. You got to pay my rent, my light bill, because I'm Brian. I'm spoiled. Man, nothing but excuses. Excuses. You're telling me I grew up with an abusive father. You're going to tell me. What? That means I should be begging for money too? I should be living in the street? Rocky, say hi. Come on, say. No, they don't see you though.
Hi.
Okay, tell him. Project High Jump. Say it. Tell him. He's shy. Anyway. How long? Predictions for 2024 for Brian? Nothing's going to change. The transgender dad wasn't allowed to be around Brian. His mom cut the dad out, so Brian didn't. No, they were actually together for a while. If you watch the videos, he's riding a yacht and he looks pretty, like around 10 years old, 11, around my daughter's age. So no, his dad was around. He was around for a while. No excuses. At least they didn't beat the crap out of him like they did me growing up and call me names all my life. So anyways, I'll proceed that he will go to prison. I say the car will break down, but Brian will still not have to come to a Jesus moment. I would say Brian didn't seem to mind the dad when he moved in with him as an adult instead of going back to his mother. Yeah, because he doesn't want to work. But the dad wasn't. Yeah, man, nothing much. Okay, somebody asked me a question. I'm going back. How long were you homeless? Brian was homeless for 2 months. Man, we were homeless for years on end. First, we lived in a tiny little car, I remember. Then, when I was born, we were homeless. My dad used to tell me we used to sleep under a tree. I remember one time sleeping in a parking lot growing up. So, it happened for years. And sometimes it was off and on, but it happened many times. So what? I grew up homeless, mistreated, like garbage. What? I should be worse off than Brian then. Say hi, Rocky. Say, Daddy. Project High Jump. Say it.
Project High Jump.
Say it. Say it.
Project High Jump.
Project High Jump. Say it, Rocky. Project High Jump.
Project High Jump.
Okay, go with it. Sorry, guys. They're very excited about Project High Jump, but the dad wasn't. Oh, man, Anthony. If he can't take care of a car, how is he going to take care of an RV? What with donations? The baby's crying, Flor. Dominic, can you bring me the baby, please? Good job, Agent Rocky. Yep. I don't know, guys. It's a lost cause. Remember that I said it. Nothing is going to change. I started this channel. How long? I know what? Low Roller Scratcher. I don't know if you're still watching this. But can someone check? Or Jenny, can you please tell me when I started this channel, please? Could somebody please look at the date? And let me know right now in the chat room. I would highly appreciate that. When did I start this channel? We got future little Project High Jump agent number Brian can shower at Planet Fitness for $10, but no, he wants you to buy him a membership, Jenny. You have to go to Planet Fitness, and I don't know if you would, I don't know how that works, but you're going to have to open him up a membership and then call the number or email him or something, I don't know, and you pay for it. I think you're just lucky. If you never met your wife by accident, would you be like Brian? No, I would not be like Brian. First of all, God is with me. And second of all, I don't know. But anyways, your wife made you the person you are. Otherwise, you'd be like him. Sure, I would. Let's see. Hold on, what were they asking me? Okay, Al Cortez says, I started the channel 2 years ago. I remember when I started the channel. Boy, did they put me down. This was before the thumbs down got taken off because Biden, after he robbed the election, they took off. He was getting nothing but like his inauguration video alone got like, when it was still visible. It must be a lot more now if it was visible. He only had like 2,000 thumbs up, and he had over 38,000 thumbs down. So I get he's got, because I heard a rumor that they know the real election results, and they, what's wrong, my baby? Curly Shadow, what's wrong? Oh, Flo, why is she crying? What's wrong? Get there, let me, baby. She wants to be with mommy. But why would I want to make my life more difficult, B4T supporter? Anyways, I remember, man, my channel had like a bunch of thumbs down. Like the first video, the thumbs up were almost just the same. And look, the channel has aged beautifully. Everybody said that things were going to be different. I'm obsessed with him. And I believe I was one of the first channel. No, the very first channel, I'll give a big shout out, was B4T Parodies. But I don't know what happened with him. He stopped. So then I started my channel when B4T Parodies was about making his last videos. And boy, has it been a wild ride since then. Very wild ride since then. Shout out to B4T Parody. Yep. And I took a lot of heat. He said he couldn't find a job. Remember, guys, he couldn't find a job at the beginning. I made so many videos showing him why, where he could get a job, and they had sign-on bonuses everywhere. His excuse is he couldn't do the mask. Well, I told him to relocate. People are not wearing masks here at most jobs. No, nothing but excuses. Yeah, troll media. Remember troll media, guys? Oh, man. It's been a wild ride. And little by little, all his supporters have been turning against him. What is he doing right now? Probably sleeping in his car. He reminds me of Officer Dan from El Bundy, Married with Children, where he said, well, I'll park under a bridge and go to sleep. Like, how convenient, man. Like how convenient. Okay, let's see what this says. Let me catch up here. Shout out to Koopy Cat. Yep, Stealth F117. What's up? George Donnie, if you stop donating to Brian's channel, you will end up blocked next, since you became worthless person since you didn't give him money anymore. No, that's what he said. He's probably, you know what? No, I don't think it is Brian. I'm posting under a different name. I don't follow cowards. If everyone is bashing him, then that gives me more reason to see the truth. And if it's the truth, what you guys are saying. Look, just watch Brian's first 3 videos on his channel. Look, I remember my daughter, she's 15 now. Bro, she's 15, right? He couldn't find a job back then. Matter of fact, when I had my old YouTube channel, they had a lot of subscribers and was getting a lot of views. He was on with George. Couldn't find a George. I remember Love, Peace, and Christ. Tim Morris tried to help him. Couldn't find a job. Dude, he's been at this for already more than 15 years. This is nothing new. My channel's only been around for 2 years. But ask any of the old timers. He's been doing this for more than 15 years already. You need call Copycat why he stopped supporting Brian YouTube channel. Yeah, but my phone is disconnected. It would be a good idea. I was tempted to call that number. He'll be on your side soon, just like Copycat. Man, he's like 40 years old, Jenny. He's been doing this for more than 15 years. No job, no trabajo, no jale, nothing. Another pattern with Brian is that he snaps on people, which his videos, you'll see a lot of that behavior. Brian got featured Russian TV American interview on YouTube. Yeah, look up that interview. Look up the date on that interview. Look, George, if Brian was autistic, what is the other one? Asperger's, whatever. If he really has some kind of developmental delay, Brian would have milked that already. He'd be on SSI or some kind of disability government program. So no, obviously, he doesn't have any of those issues. Brian would never let something like that just slide. He'd be milking that until... Didn't matter if he had to ride that little small bus with all the other people with issues like that. I seen them. They ride around on the public bus, or they got a van and they take them to eat in the middle of the day. Then they go with them to buy them clothes, walk them in the park. I seen those people. We're talking about like full-grown men or women here. No, Brian obviously doesn't have any of those issues. He would have milked that already. Brian is a milker. Why do you think he doesn't stop begging? Because people like you be sending him money. If nobody would send him a single dollar, because obviously AdSense doesn't pay nothing, he wouldn't even be asking anybody for money. So don't come and tell me that Brian is autistic, because obviously he's not. He really would have been lined up at the Social Security office asking for money, and he would have been making videos bitching about it, how they didn't approve him or whatever. So obviously that he's not autistic. All right, he's just BSing you. I'm willing to bet you anything that outside his videos he's a normal person. He just snaps because they know he's onto him. People are onto him. And at the end of the day, Project High Jump will not be defeated. Project High Jump will not fail. And the mission will be completed when we see Brian actually have a job and actually pay his own bills, pay his own way, be a productive member of society. And he could keep making videos if he wants to, just not asking for money. And anyways, killed this cat to get views and couple $100, and people still defend him. Unbelievable. Did you see that guy defending him? Mayara, you see that guy defending him? Can you believe that? Brian is just playing the YouTube character. Says low roller scratch. Yeah, they're all here. Jenny, ain't you name it? They're all here, man. We need Copycat. Where the heck is... Can someone tell Copycat? I know he uploaded in that one channel. He's last time a comment that I seen, he's on Network126. They made a video for him. Go over there and tell him we're doing a live stream. Please. Or somebody text message him or something so he could join the live stream. I hate cats, I really do, so they didn't matter to me either way. He was selling the cat food on Facebook for $40. Did you see the photo of his dead cat in the ground? Like, why would you post something like that? Yeah, to get money, man. I'm surprised Brian didn't launch. Hey, do you guys remember a couple years back? I don't know if you guys remember. I can't believe Brian did this, because I know there's another eBager scumbag here on YouTube. I haven't made videos about him yet. I used to back in the day. RV Prepper Wayne. He's another big time eBager, lazy eBager. He's into the RV stuff just like Brian, but he actually has an RV. He's like a big eBager, huge eBager. Not as bad as Brian to the point where like it's all sympathy. He does sympathy too, donations. RV Pepper Rain. Oh, he is. He's one of the biggest scumbags here on YouTube. I don't know if he's still on here. I haven't checked in a long time, but he did exactly a similar thing where his cat died, and he was getting people to feel sorry for him. But see, at the time, he was a kind of new, so a lot of people put him down. A lot of people made fun of him. People even made videos exposing him, and I guess he didn't get money. But I mean, the cat thing dying, that's nothing new. It's just a cat, all right? The cat dies, whoopee-doo. But the cat thing dying, that they've been doing that for years, man. Koopy Cat too busy trolling Brian. I don't know how he got blocked. I don't see how. What do you think of that, Flor? Koopy Cat got blocked finally. He turned on him. What do you think, Flor? Remember that guy? Koopy Cat? The maricón? It's sad a guy with a wife and kids needs Brian in his life to feel life has worth. No, I do this because we're part of Operation High Jump, and I have a wife and kids. I live a pretty decent, interesting life, and I'm doing good. I haven't made a video about Brian in over a month. You're just a supporter, that's it. Koopy has Brian's personal number. Oh man, we need to get Brian's number, man. A minute. Yeah, right. Oh, George is Brian's supporter. 101. See, guys, he's a supporter, guys. Look at that guy. He's a supporter. Can I have my baby, please?
Yes.
My gordita. Look at those legs. Those chub legs. My baby. My beautiful daughter. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. I need your face. What's her name? Liana. This is Liana. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that face. Look at that face. At least she was born cute. At least my kids are cute. And then we got my 15-year-old over there. Brian was already e-begging 2 years before she was even born. You need to talk, Anthony, in the phone, George. Phone, George. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, man. Hey, guys, can you guys educate that man in the chat room? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Man, you must be trolling us. We're being trolled tonight, man. That's all right. Look at that. Look at that future little Project High Jump member. She just waiting to walk. She will expose you and your children, Brian. Maybe you'll have Brian, they'll be little e-beggars too. Think about it. Brian have 2 children. They're all little e-beggars. He's going to have 2 children with that woman that he put on the card and gave her some Jack in the Box. Was it Jack in the Box or Burger King Whoppers? Yeah. Then they're going to be little e-beggars. They're all going to have their channels. Network 127, Network 128, and then... Yep. Think about it. They're going to be little sympathy e-beggars. Oh, I don't have money for school. Cash at me. Cash at me. What's another name for Brian? Brandon. Lord. You know what I think it is? She doesn't want me on the phone.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think she doesn't want me on the phone, guys. Because she's used to having my devout attention. Mi gordito. No me quieren en el teléfono. No me quieren en el teléfono, ¿verdad, mi baby? No me quieren en el teléfono. Vente, mi gordita. No me quieren en el teléfono. The chubby chub. Look at those legs, guys. Those legs are unresistible. I think that's what it is, Flor. Well, Brian, I'd like to expose you some more. Would you rather be Brian? Well, think about it. He would have one son named Brandon because he's Brian, right? Then the other one would be Brando. I don't know. But anyways, they'd be little e-beggars. I can imagine one making a video. Oh, I don't have money for school supplies. The kids treated me bad. They didn't let me borrow any school paper. And then the other one would show that he doesn't even have shoes to go to school because Brian is a bum that refuses to provide for his family. And then his wife, the girlfriend, the one that's been on the videos with the Whopper, she would have to be an e-bagger too and talk about how Brian doesn't, well, I don't know if she would say that, but probably say that Brian doesn't give money for not even for shoes. So they all be like a little e-begging family. And then they'll probably create a drama that they're not even together when they are. And I'm telling you, you'll be a big panhandling, e-begging family. Look, Leanna. They're watching you, Leanna. George Bryan is free, but he lives in the car. No, that's not him for not working. That's his fault. Little folding of the hands, and the spirit of poverty will follow you like a bandit. The Bible says. Anthony is more free because he has money, and option Brian is. Guys, I'm at the end of the live stream. No, she just wants me to end the live stream. I know that's what it is. No, she doesn't even want to go with you, Flor. She just doesn't want me on the phone. My tita. Man, my daughter's already controlling me, man. She's only 3 months old. Can you guys believe that?
You want to sleep?
No, he's just being like your typical Californian. Expects everybody else to. She's staring at me. Flo, she's staring at me. Look, guys. She doesn't want me on the phone. No. Turn around. So you can see how she stares at me. Look, guys. She does. Hold on. You see, she's just staring at me. ¿Qué pasó, mama? Nah, some people. I don't know. I used to stay in California. I know the way people are, but he's just on it on steroids. I think he's 50% Californian. He's probably 25% New Yorker, and definitely at least 20% Illinois. And then he must have a little bit of 5% New Jersey in him because. Flo, look, she doesn't stop staring at me.
She wants to be with you.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry if I left anything out, but the baby, she's just being demanding, and I want to spend time. But she doesn't want me on the phone, and she doesn't want me on the phone, honestly. Say hi, Brian. Bye, Brian. Get a job. Get a job, Brian. You need to get a job, Brian. So you could get yourself an apartment at least, Brian. Bye, Brian. Stop begging. Stop being a bum. Okay, bye, guys. What's up, DJ Vantage, Vince, Network 126? How does Brian expect us to believe he's stupid enough not to lock his car door? Thank you. You here. Can you tell that guy, George, there's a guy actually defending him here. I guess Low Roller Scratcher timed him out. But anyways, Netprix, this guy was seriously King Pina. We have a Brian supporter. Okay, guys, I gotta go. The baby doesn't want me here. I totally apologize. We could do part 2 later tonight if you guys are in the mood. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, you have a good one. Hey, good to see from you, King Peanut. I like your channel. Hey, check out King Peanut. He makes videos about Brian too. DJ Vantage Netprix makes videos about Brian all the time. Check out his channel. He actually has 2 channels. He has one called Miss Seafood. Also, check out that one channel, Network126. He has a white symbol with the crossed out job. Moron 126. All right, guys. I gotta go, guys. God bless you guys. Stop donating to Brian. Project High Jump will succeed. Bye-bye.